Thank you, everybody, and welcome to our first ICRT Global Conference and the 20th Global Responsible Tourism Awards. This is an outline of what we're going to be covering this afternoon. I will be your MC for the day, and I also have the honour as chair of now formally launching the International Centre for Responsible Tourism Global, ICRT Global. As you all know, our philosophy and mission is not new. It's built on the work that everybody in this room has been striving so hard to deliver for the past 20 years, ever since the first Charter on Responsible Tourism was published. There's a quote from Sir Isaac Newton on the front of our website, which I've often heard Harold say, which is, "If I see further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." The giants of responsible tourism are the people who are practicing it. The giants are you, the people in this room who are doing great work and helping us and others to see further. And yet we all know collectively we can do more. Over the past 2 decades, Harold, together with colleagues around the world, has built up a movement of people committed to responsible tourism. And those people have created a network of passionate people running international centres for responsible tourism, which have all signed up to the Responsible Tourism Charter. And there are now ICRTs in Latin America, West Africa, South Africa, India, and Southeast Asia. Each centre tackles the most important issue in their region. It's up to them how they operate and what they choose to address. Because as we also all know, there is no one blueprint, no one single international valid solution for how tourism should be made more sustainable. The importance of issues vary from place to place and are affected by the cultural and natural environment. And solutions vary too. So ICRT Global is a hub to escalate how we share that diverse and collective knowledge and how we share your knowledge. Our mission is to increase the number of people who understand the issues and give them the tools to address them, to make tourism better. And we're going to do this in 3 ways, with training, knowledge, and awards and events. Firstly, with education and training, we want to encourage more universities around the world to start dedicated courses to raise awareness of responsible tourism so we educate and inspire future generations. I'm pleased to say we are already in discussions with universities in Africa and India, and I can confirm that the ICRT India Foundation has just signed an MOU with Karnataka University Dharwad, and this will involve workshops, seminars, training programs, community outreach, and community engagement. We'll also deliver online training for individuals focused on responsible tourism, addressing over-tourism, and creating shared value. Phil Murray from Group Boss, which is one of the finalists in today's awards, said something fabulous about training. He said, "The messy, challenging, marvellous, maddening work of changing human lives through training and then long-term mentorship is what makes a lasting difference. Nothing that is quick seems to stick, but that which is respectful and patient, and that which takes time to listen, is what changes lives in the long run." Our online courses can be studied by people at their own pace, or they can join scheduled course sessions with live seminars run by Harold Goodwin. And I'd also like to say a personal thank you to people in the room I know who have already pre-enrolled for our courses. Thank you. And I'm pleased to say the dates for the first courses have now been confirmed, and you can start learning from January the 20th, and I'll be writing to you very soon with more details. We'll also be arranging bespoke training for organisations that want to change at scale. The days of writing policy documents that nobody reads are really over. We want to give people the power to deliver change themselves. And our second area of focus is knowledge. we all know we're in a fragmented industry which tends to operate in silos. I also think as a travel industry, we tend to underestimate the value of what academics are looking at and studying and what their scrutiny and observations can bring to the debate and to what we can achieve. And I think that's partly because a lot of academic work is behind academic paywalls. So we're going to make a point of sharing open access reports, such as the excellent Responsible Tourism Journal, which has some very excellent things in it. And we'll also be sharing views from around the world in our Knowledge Hub. Our third platform of activity will be sharing ideas through awards and events like today. Today is absolutely what we're all about. And all the finalists in today's Global Responsible Tourism Awards have given us great ideas for the future, which will then be fed into the training programs. So, in essence, we are focused on training, knowledge and ideas so that responsible tourism can create better places for people to live in and better places for people to visit. One organisation, one country, one person, one ICRT can't do this alone. Not one person in this room can do it by themselves. But together, we're standing on your giant shoulders. Together, we can all help people to see further. And together, we can build the responsible tourism movement to ensure that more people have the insights and tools to address the issues and opportunities that we all face.